Corruption, like a relentless shadow, has plagued societies across the globe for centuries. It manifests in various forms, infecting governments, institutions, businesses, and even individual interactions. World corruption presents a formidable challenge, hindering progress, perpetuating inequality, and eroding public trust in governance and justice systems. This article delves into the multifaceted nature of corruption, its detrimental effects, and the collective efforts to combat this global menace. Corruption is a cancer that thrives on abuse of power, nepotism, bribery, embezzlement, and favoritism. It takes root when individuals entrusted with public responsibilities prioritize personal gains over the welfare of their constituents. This abuse of power corrodes the very essence of integrity, moral principles, and leads to an erosion of public faith in government institutions. Corruption assumes diverse forms, depending on the environment it thrives in. From petty bribery to grand-scale embezzlement, each instance of corruption chips away at the fabric of society. Petty corruption, such as bribing traffic officers, may seem minor, but it fosters a culture of impunity and normalizes corrupt practices. On the other hand, grand corruption involving high-ranking officials and powerful individuals could have severe consequences, siphoning off funds meant for essential services and development projects. The impact of corruption on societies is profound and far-reaching. It perpetuates poverty, and resources intended for public welfare end up in the hands of the corrupt few. Health and education systems suffer, leaving vulnerable populations underserved. Corruption also hinders foreign investment and economic growth as investors shy away from corrupt, riddled economies. Additionally, it fuels crime and perpetuates social inequality, further widening the gap between the privileged and the marginalized. The cornerstone of combating corruption lies in transparency and accountability. Governments must establish robust systems that promote openness, allowing citizens to monitor and scrutinize the use of public funds. Independent watchdog agencies and a free press play vital roles in exposing corruption and holding wrongdoers accountable. Whistleblower protection laws encourage individuals to come forward with valuable information, ensuring that corruption does not go unchecked. Corruption knows no borders, making international cooperation crucial in the fight against the global malaise. International agreements and treaties can help track and recover illicitly obtained wealth stashed in foreign jurisdictions. The sharing of best practices among nations can foster effective anti-corruption strategies. However, it is essential to address discrepancies in legal frameworks and promote global standards to prevent corruption havens. A vibrant and engaged civil society serves as a potent force against corruption. Non-governmental organizations, community-based groups, and activists play a pivotal role in raising awareness, advocating for change, and mobilizing public support. Empowering citizens to actively participate in governance helps build a collective consciousness that rejects corruption in all forms. Education is a powerful tool to combat corruption at its roots. By installing ethical values and integrity in the younger generations, we could build a future where corruption finds little fertile ground. Educational institutions should incorporate anti-corruption modules into their curricula to nurture socially responsible and accountable citizens. Conclusion. World corruption remains a persistent challenge that demands a united global effort. Eradicating corruption requires consistent commitment from governments, businesses, civil society, and individuals alike. By promoting transparency, accountability, international cooperation, and ethical education, we can inch closer to a world where corruption is no longer an all-pervasive shadow, but a dwindling memory of the past. As we take these steps forward, we pave the way for a more equitable and just future for generations to come.